So you make a hole, put in a soup, scoop, see some soup. Hello friends and family, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making rice ball. We've got some peanut soup in the fridge that was made about 2 days ago. So we're gonna have rice ball with that soup. And today I thought I'd show you guys how I make my rice ball. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you how you can cook this rice. Okay, how you can cook this rice is really easy and simple, not really hard to do. So now the rice is cooked. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna transfer the rice from here to here. Now you see how the rice is really soft. It's not like your normal rice. Like, I mean, I'm sure you can have this with like what's the name? You can have it like with stew, I think, but it's too soft to really have it with stew, to be honest. So your goal for cooking this rice is to make it as soft as possible. Now I'm making this for 5, and we're gonna have the leftovers tomorrow as well. So my rice is quite a lot. All right, so you're gonna transfer your rice after it's cooked in a rice cooker. After it's cooked in the rice cooker, you transfer into something like this, because you're gonna like mash it in on the stove basically. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna to this one. So now we're going to turn our gas on, and I normally put on medium heat because I don't want it to burn. And the rice, we're not really cooking it, we just need that extra heat to make, like, you know, mashing the rice a bit more easier. Okay, so you're gonna get something like this. This is called bankuta in Ghana. I don't know what's called in here. You can use this one as well. Actually, this is going to be a bit harder to use, but if you've got this at home, you can use that as well. I would normally go with this one, using this, but my rice is a lot, so if I should use this, it's gonna be a pain basically, so I'm not gonna do that. But we've got so much things that you can use. You can use this one as well, or you can use this one. We got this one. We got so many, but yeah, just grab any of these and then, you know, you'll be good. But I'm gonna use this today because it's much more easier. So I also have to boil some water. So boil some water on the side. You might use it, you might not use it. I didn't expect my rice to be this much, to be honest. So what I tend to do is I go forward with it like this, like so. Yeah, push all the rice like that, and then I would just like do as I go along. Okay, because it's a lot of rice, so that's what I would do. And then I put it off. This is why every time the food is ready, I'm already full. So it's getting everywhere. So literally that's what you do. Sometimes, which I'm going to do in this video, the rice is a bit too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash the front, and I'm going to scoop it out and put it out, and I'm going to keep doing until like I'm done. So I'm going to do that. Before I go ahead, I'm going to get these plastic, because it's on 5. It's on 5, so it's good. So you get one of these plastic. So when you finish with your rice, you're gonna put it in these plastic. Yeah, and how to prepare this plastic is really easy. You can either rip the tip, so you can either rip here, and then it goes like that, so it opens up like this. See, nice and easy. And then you just put the rice ball here, so the mash ball here, and then you just, you know, so it doesn't stick everywhere. You can either do that, or you can get a knife. So when you grab a knife, so you grab your knife and you open inside, so you put your knife into the bag, and then like you rip it with the knife, like you rip it like that. So you see, nice and easy. You can either do that, or you can do the other method that I showed you. Okay, because the rice is so much, I am doing it in small quantities of mashing the rice, so it's easy for me to handle, and you don't get bits in there, because you want all that rice to mash really nicely. Also at this point, if your salt is not enough, if you taste the rice and the rice is like less salty, or less salt in it, you can, what you can do is you can put some salt in water and then pour it into the rice and then mix everything together, and the heat will just bring everything together. So yeah. And also, if it's too thick at this point, add some water to it and then let it and leave it for a bit. It would just cook down. Remember, keep the heat on the medium level, so that you don't burn your rice. I kept I kept eating and eating. By the time I was done, I was actually full. But yeah. Okay.
No, just one a little bit. And I'm making a dinner for it. No, that's a medical candy. What they can't be, I don't just want to be near you. Come. Happy minute, person. Cross, I make you soon at Tonity. Thank you.
Very menacing, yeah. But it's your kakra for emphasis. I feel like it's a bit thick. This is how you would have it. Okay, so we got the peanut soup here with some chicken. Now we got the rice bowl here. So you undo this, and then make sure your hands are washed. You can eat with a spoon, but I wouldn't really advise it. It's always good to have with your hands. So you're gonna scoop like this. It's very hot. Oh my god, oh, that's hot. Okay, you're gonna scoop like that. As you can see, this is how it looks like. So you got the rice. You can like actually see the vapor coming out of it. I don't know which one. I think it's more coming out of here, but this is how it looks like. And you can either make a, oh, this is a bit hot. You can either make a little bit of hole inside, like a bit of like a hole like that, like you dip it. So when you scoop the soup, like the soup is also hot. This is hot, so bear with me, okay? Make a bit of hole, scoop. The most of the soup is gonna go on here, and then you're gonna just eat it. Okay, you're just gonna go. So good. I'm just gonna eat. You can either chew or swallow, whatever you want to do, but I chew. Oh, that's hot. Okay, so you make a hole, put in the soup, scoop. See some soup. Oh my god, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, so how to cook your rice. So this is 3 cups of rice in a rice cooker pan. What you do, you just got to wash your rice. So when I'm making plain rice, I wash my rice a lot. Okay, so you have to, like, I wash it. If I have to wash it, let's say 4 times for a plain rice with stew, I'm gonna wash this 3 times because I want to get as much starch off, but I want to have a bit of a percentage of starch in there. I don't know how to explain it. So as you can see in this video, my water was not clear. Sometimes some people do wash Sometimes I do wash it and it's really clear, but in this case I didn't want my water to be really clear, so I washed it 3 times instead of 4 to have a bit of starch in it. So the calculation for this is the amount of cups of rice you put in, you double it basically, because you want your rice to really cook, to become really soft. You don't want it to be hard, because then if it's hard, it's really difficult for you to make this dish. So I put 3 cups in there. I added 6 waters and I added some salt to taste. And if your salt is not enough, don't worry, you can always correct it whilst you're making your rice bowl. So yeah, so this is how you do your rice. So you put in the rice cooker, let it cook you normally, and then yeah, your rice is done. Thank you for all watching.